Hello YouTube, and welcome to Farm Everything episode 10. In this episode, I think I will build a carrot farm, as I said in the last episode that I would do. And first of all, I need to actually get my carrot. Yeah, I'll need to organize my inventory quite a bit. The last episode, so I'm doing a different kind of job. Oh, laggy. There we go. I just upgraded to what's it called? I upgraded to 13W02B, so we should have slightly fewer bugs now than we did in the last episode. Just to check, you can now do that. And shift double click. No, shift double click is still broken. At least I think it is. Let me test. Shift double click. Yes, still broken. Cannot shift double click. So Mojang, if you're watching this, which I sincerely doubt, then fix your shift double click because it's broken. Just picked up sand, I think. It's interesting. Yeah, in the end of the last episode I was cleaning up this stuff. But like I said, in this episode I want to build a carrot farm. And I think I'll build it in this area because I want to make it terraced for a water flow in this area. Fits the build pretty nicely. And I think I'm going to do a carrot farm based on one that I saw on YouTube. I forgot the YouTuber's name. I should mention that, so I will quick pause the recording and find out and then tell you. Okay, the YouTuber's name is Sokar Entertainment, and he posted a video about a farm that will use extra sticky pistons to avoid destroying, to avoid losing productivity, because if water flows on top of a plant, it destroys the drops. It doesn't harvest them. So I think I'll base my farm loosely off of his, at least use the same principle. But I'm thinking of doing it in a slightly different way that makes it use fewer pistons. Because he used a sticky piston for every single plant that needed to be harvested, basically. Let me explain it. I will explain it later, once I have it more marked out. Okay, just harvested my sugarcane. Now I need dirt, lots of it. I'll outline where my farmland spaces are going to be. And now I'll need a shovel. Okay. So let's say that go up to here. Okay, up to here. This will be the first row of farmland. And basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just laying out the dirt that will be tilled into the farmland and have the carrots on it. And you know what, I will time-lapse this because it's fairly simple and I can explain it afterwards. So here we go. Okay, so I filled in all the dirt, and I'm planning to use as farmland. And I've dug out a little bit of the area around it. So let me explain how the wheat farm that I saw on YouTube worked, and I already forgot who it was again. Sorry, I have a bad memory. But what he did, and I'll also post a link to the video in the description, is he put sticky pistons underneath, like, these blocks here, to harvest them so that the water wouldn't flow down onto them and destroy the wheat, in this case carrots. But he put a sticky piston under every single block to harvest the wheat before the water came along. But there's a more efficient way to do it, because if you put a sticky piston on each end of the row and just like push the farmland back and forth basically, that will also harvest the wheat. So that's what I'm planning to do. I will put one piston at the end of each row, and this row and that row, where the water would destroy the carrots otherwise. And I will put the normal row of sticky pistons right here, in this row, with water in this row, to, you know, harvest the wheat. So in case you aren't familiar with the standard, like, auto-harvesting wheat farm, you go by and plant the wheat, or in this case carrots, and then when you want to harvest it, you just let water flow across the entire field, and it washes all of the carrots into this little trench here. And you get all your carrots back without needing to actually go around and hit them all. So that makes the process of farming a bit easier. And with most auto-harvesting wheat farms, you lose plants in this row because the water flows on top of them and destroys them. Now I need to light this up. Not to mention take a nap. When I wake up in the morning, I will get down to actually planting. Let's see, do I have a hoe? No, I don't. Okay, I was wondering if I had one already earlier, that's why I didn't make one during the time lapse. I was considering like making a hoe during the time lapse and, you know, planting a carrot early to get a head start on everything. But let me... Well, first I want to till all this land. Oh, wait, I need the water first. That's right, otherwise it's just going to turn back into regular old farmland. I mean, it's going to turn back into dirt again because it won't be hydrated, you know. Oh, that's annoying. Really? Okay. Now there will be random pieces of sand at the bottom of the river. I didn't clean up that river roll. Oh well, I will clean it up soon. So let me dig the water channels. It's not even really any use time-lapsing this because it's super easy. Dig down one row below the edge. And that's where the water will go. It will keep all the farmland hydrated. Oh yeah, this is the place where I heard the lava underground, but did not see it. I don't think that there's really floating sand on top of it, otherwise I would have probably triggered it at some point, but I haven't triggered it, so so probably just lava underneath that rock at the bottom of the hole or something like that. And it doesn't reach all the way, oh no! I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, that'll work. But then it'll be exposed, I don't want that. Never mind. It just won't go all the way to the end. That's no big deal. Right, I didn't even change that one. Because this water channel should be hidden anyways. Shouldn't really be visible from the outside. And I'll cover it in sandstone slabs. I have sandstone slabs, right? Only a few. Okay, I can make more. Make lots more. Okay, there's a few stacks of them. And I can put my sand back in this chest. Okay. That should be enough slabs to finish this job. Combine the 2 stacks of dirt. There we go. This, like that, and here, more sandstone slabs. There, just temporarily. Might as well continue it all the way. And I need to put sand for that. There we go. Okay, so this part is just mainly aesthetics and basically allowing me to walk onto and off of my farm without trampling crops. And now we should be able to till all this farmland. It will get hydrated by the water stream. Because it's within basically 4-block square radius of the water. Notice that if I fall onto the farmland off of this half block, these half slabs, then I don't trample it. Whereas if I fall onto it off of a full block, then I sometimes do. Or at least I think I used to sometimes do it. I don't know. Maybe falling off of another farmland block doesn't do it. Maybe they patched that. Anyways, it used to be the case that if you fell onto the farmland off a full block, it would get trampled. So now it no longer is an issue. I mean, if that was still the case, I don't know if it still is, it wouldn't be an issue in this design because I would walk onto and off of my farm from half blocks and avoid falling down any gaps that would cause the farmland to get trampled. That is annoying me. That will have to be dirt. It's kind of an OCD thing. Can't really get to it from this angle. No, can't. Can't really get to it from there. I guess I'll have to destroy this farmland to get at that easily. And this is another really OCD thing. I just want to make it look consistently dirt in that little crack to fit with the whole farmland thing. Okay, now what I want to do is plant the carrot somewhere, and I'll let that grow while I'm working on the rest of the farm. And I'll also use bone meal on it at some point to multiply it a little bit. Whoops. It's okay, I can fill those in with dirt. No big deal. Okay. So this farm should take only 12 pistons, 8 of which are sticky. 8 sticky pistons across here to hold back the water flow, and 2 sticky pistons at each of the rows under the drops, such as this one, to harvest the carrots before the water falls on top of them. And it should be fairly simple to wire it up. I just remembered that I should make the water channel at the bottom. That's probably the next step. Make the water channel at the bottom. And I guess I might as well throw a hopper in there too. Pick up the items if I set it to harvest and then completely forget about it for some reason. Okay, so that is the direction. This hole really needs to be filled in. Let me think. Oh, by the way, I just moved back to college. I was on break in the past few weeks. That's why I've been able to post so many videos. And from now on, I'll probably be posting videos only on like Saturday nights. I mean, Friday nights and Saturdays, because that's when I'll have time, and I'll probably post like 1 video per week, basically. So just so you know what to expect, I'll probably be posting 1 episode of this per week, and that's like not counting other videos. Like, if I have other videos to do, then I would do them whenever, basically, whenever I have time. And speaking of other videos, I do have another video that I'm working on currently, showcasing the Iron Cube, which is player versus player map that I've mentioned in like every other episode in this, so probably heard about it by now if you've been watching the series. So, as an update, basically, I think the map is done for the most part, or ready for beta testing at least. So, next we're just like making a video on it so that I can show you guys how cool it is. And who knows, maybe it'll go viral or something. That'd be pretty sweet. Because so far this channel has not had that much traffic, which is kind of to be expected considering that I started it like a few weeks ago. And basically no one has heard of it yet. But we can change that. eventually. People will realize how awesome this channel is in time. So, what I want to do now, I'm going to dig the channel for the sticky pistons. Yeah, the sticky pistons will go at the bottom of this channel, and then I'll need to have redstone wiring go to... Oops. I dug one too far. Oh. And I just dug out that place too. I'm so good at digging things out that shouldn't be dug out. And I just destroyed my water block too. Awesome. Okay. So... alright, it's nighttime. I should probably go to sleep before too many monsters start showing up. And that reminds me, I'm actually on peaceful. And I should be off of peaceful. There we go. I was on peaceful for something else. I don't even remember what it was. I think I was filming something. In any case, I might as well build now 8 sticky pistons. Well, 12 pistons, 8 of which should be sticky. So I have iron, I need more wood. Oh, I already got a stick of wood, never mind. I need cobblestone. One stack of cobblestone should be enough. Iron, oh, I forgot the redstone. Okay, cobblestone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll only make 12 pistons. Hopefully in the correct way. And there we go. Just throw all the other stuff into it. And then we need 4 slime balls. Throw back this wood. Grab some slime balls. 4 pistons. 4 slime balls. And I don't have any room in my inventory until I stack these buckets. There we go. Slime balls can go back away, so can the redstone. And that should be all good. Wait, I did that wrong. I need 8 sticky pistons and 4 regular pistons. I just completely forgot. Okay. I still have the slime ball in the inventory. That's no problem. Okay. So pistons. Row of pistons goes in here. I think I'll use smooth sandstone to hold back water, because, as I mentioned previously, I like smooth sandstone. It just looks very nice. Or something that's pretty easy to get. Not quite as easy as cobblestone, because I have more of that stuff than I ever intend to use. And let's see. How can I power those? We'll have to involve repeaters, or possibly torches, but how many repeaters do I have? Well, I have them in my inventory. I have 11. That should be plenty. Redstone. Then I will dig down to make redstone for this. Oh. That water is going to make itself a nuisance. Let me grab my sand. Okay, grab my sand. What I dig like completely underneath the water to avoid it. Should have a pickaxe. A very broken pickaxe. So where will the water be? Dig down here, except there's probably sand under the water too. We'll deal with that when it comes up right now. So, regular sandstone. There we go, regular sandstone. Right there. This is sand on top of it. And regular sandstone right there. Okay. So cool. This is sticky pistons. So I'll just dig out room actually at this height. And then I can power all the sticky pistons in this room. And I wasn't supposed to dig out that block. So I can throw a torch. And actually I will have to... well no, so I won't be able to get out this way. Or unless I dig something. This block can go down, and then up. I have another pickaxe. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing is, whoops, that just keeps on happening. I'm going to put repeaters on this block, a line of redstone on the block that is the wall here, and that block. And then this will be my little exit to get out. And get back in. Okay. So this block right here will be a line of redstone. And then I'll probably dig back that way to reach the other end. Yeah, let me see. If I dig that way far enough, I'll run into stuff that will indicate where I am. So let's just do it. Let's dig that way. And I will also run into water. Lots and lots of water. So, wait. Am I underneath the water channel? Am I directly underneath the water channel here? Oh no. I'm just next to it. Did I destroy that block of farmland? Oh no. There's... should be dirt there, shouldn't there? Ah. This water flow is annoying. Okay, that should be dirt. Underneath that, where I will dig. So this is the beginning of the second highest platform. Also the second lowest platform. Because there are 3. And this should be the beginning of the lowest platform. If I dig far enough this way, I will run into the water that harvests that collects the harvested stuff right here. So that is the collection point. I'd like to put like the whatever triggers the collection right there. I think this will have to be sandstone. Bottom of this here water channel. Let's go forwards. There we go. All of this sandstone. Okay. And that too. There we go. Should stop the water from flowing. And this right here. Actually dig that out. This will be where the redstone comes in. Redstone signal. From whatever I use to activate it, which will be on that block. And then I'll dig myself a way out. From here too. Okay. So the redstone will go from here up through this whole thing. I'll probably need to put repeaters at some point. And run into this thing along here. And these repeaters and power the pistons. There we go. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I think I can actually go one block farther, but I'm not going to bother with that. What is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Okay, so that should be good. Just one repeater is needed. And I need to wire up the pistons that harvest those 2 rows of carrots. I interrupt your Farm Everything episode to bring some bad news, because, well, what happened was, first of all, I tried to make my pistons pushing back and forth work, which ended up being a really huge pain, so I eventually gave up on it and just did the vertical pistons the same as the YouTuber did. But basically what also happened is that halfway through the failed attempt to make the pistons push back and forth, Fraps decided to stop recording audio. So I lost all the audio for like the second half of the episode. So instead of having the audio running, like instead of putting audio on the rest of the episode, like trying to record audio afterwards, I'm just going to... Sorry about the background noise, there are noisy people in the hallway. Really noisy people. Anyways, for the rest of the episode, I'm just going to do basically one long time-lapse where I actually do stuff that would typically require explanation, and then I'm just going to explain it at the end. So that'll be fun. By the way, this world is obviously not the Farm Everything world. This is World 1, where I also built some awesome farms. Oh, that's right. The button to kill the iron golems is outside. Bam. Yeah, so this is my first world, literally the first world I ever started. And I built some pretty awesome stuff in survival in this world. This right here is an iron farm. spawns and kills iron golems, where I get tons and tons of iron. I actually have started building things out of iron blocks in this world. I guess I'll give you a little tour of this world, I guess. Just a few notable things. My house is right there, made out of sandstone, smooth sandstone. There's the Ender Dragon egg. This minecart rail actually leads all the way to the end. And inside the end, I have an Enderman farm. That's a tree farm. That over there is my massive mob farm in the sky. Over here, this is the beginnings of an iron city in the sky. I've just barely started construction of that. I have basically I'm trying to make it all out of iron, glass, and glowstone. That part over there goes to the iron farm. Actually, through the iron farm. The iron golems fall directly through this little hole here when they spawn in that top segment. And right over there I'm planning to build my first iron skyscraper. Should be a lot of fun once I actually get around to it. And to get down from my city in the sky, you just walk through this little hole, and you fall into a conveniently placed pool that completely makes you immune to falling damage, because water totally does that in real life. Anyways, I'll return to farm everything, and you'll just see a sped up version of the events that took place when I was building the carrot farm. So I hope you enjoy it. What you just saw there was 1 hour of my time recording, condensed into 8 minutes. This whole time, me trying to get the whole thing with the pistons pushing back and forth working, and I didn't get it to work. So yeah, pretty much. I sped it up 8 times as fast, so it didn't take that long, because honestly, it isn't even important, because I ended up undoing pretty much everything that I did. Not quite. Well, almost everything. By the way, this is the bottom of my monster farm. This is my cat. And this is an Enderman that just got mad at me. Hi. Hi, Enderman. This is my Enderman killing thing under my monster farm. This is how I got the Ender Pearls that I needed to get to the end. By just hanging around under that 2-block tall roof that Enderman can't get in. But since I actually went to the end and got my Enderman farm, I have way more Ender Pearls than I need. Now I just use them to teleport around like all the time, because I have tons and tons of them. By the way, here's the original model for the sugarcane farm that I built. The one in my first world, because this is my first world right here. So basically, yeah, this is the same terrace design with the sugarcane on top of a hill and the water inside the hill. Except this one was built on basically an incline that was already there. And these are my cows. They're annoying, needless to say. Glitching villager that isn't actually there. Yay. And this jungle, you can tell, is pretty clear. A lot of the reason why it's so clear is because I chopped and burned down the trees to clear it out so I had room to build stuff. I actually did burn some of the trees. Fortunately, the burning isn't actually very thorough, so I still need to go up and cut down the few pieces of wood that survive. Kind of annoying, that. But back to farm everything, and I'll show you the part where I actually build what is now the carrot farm. I build the redstone that I currently use for the carrot farm. So, now I'm picking up where I left off in World 2, my Farm Everything world. Right there. And, oh that's right, this guy was in my face. So, as you might have seen in the time-lapse, besides finishing the carrot farm, I also fixed the corners of my slime farm, because as it was, the slimes were getting stuck in two of the corners. I checked on my monster farm, and I found a zombie villager in full gold armor. So what I'm wondering, with regards to this guy, and I think I'll test this in the next episode, is if you cure the zombie villager in full gold armor, does he become a villager in full gold armor? I mean, that would be pretty awesome if you could get a villager that had armor on. Aw, you're so nice. Just stay in that hole there. Okay, I can just sit here for a little while, I guess. So yeah. Yeah, after I built the farm, I also farmed a bunch of carrots in the farm. I thought I had more than that. Did I put some in a chest? Oh, that's right, I planted a whole bunch, that's why. So, yeah, I also found out between the last episode and this one that there's actually a trap room in the center of, like, right underneath this main room of Desert Temples, which I was actually really close to finding when I was digging down there, but I didn't actually find. And that trap room includes TNT, which is always fun. So, I'm gonna go down there and defuse the bomb sometime in the next episode, probably. And I'll try and cure this guy of his terrible disease, being zombified, and see what happens to his armor. That'll just be interesting. And what else? I'll actually explain how the carrot farm works, if I can get this guy to follow me. Hey dude. Dude. Are you not interested in me? Oh, you actually can't get out, because you don't know how to corner jump. Ha 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 ha. Ha. There you go. Yep. There we go. So back to the carrot farm. Basically, it works exactly the same as the one that I mentioned early in the episode that it's based off of. So basically I turned it from something that's based off it to something that is pretty much copied. I'm not proud of it, but it's what I basically had to do to get it to work. So, yeah. My design is theoretically more efficient, but just is so much harder to set up. So basically, under each of these rows right here is a row of sticky pistons. Don't you trample my crops, zombie. Underneath each of those rows is a row of sticky pistons, just like the ones under here. And when I flip that lever, it makes those pistons... Ooh, zombie. Makes those pistons go down, and each of the pistons on those rows, which harvest the carrots on them, and since those pistons are in the down position the whole time the water is flowing, the water just doesn't flow on top of crops, it flows on top of blank farmland, because the crops are already harvested by the pistons. Hey zombie, will you walk into a cactus? You walk into a cactus for me? You broke your helmet! Aww. Poor zombie. Now he's burning. That's too bad. Too bad, zombie. Now I don't get to test stuff on you. Okay, so back to what else is what? Did I just open this world in yep, I just opened this world in 1.4.6. Yeah. So my hoppers just disappeared. Awesome. I'm gonna have to, like, do some fancy stuff to put them back in, basically. Yeah. That was a big mistake. But that's no big deal, I don't think. I think the only problem with that is that my 2 hoppers are gone. And I can find a way to put them back. Don't sweat it. So basically I explained the carrot farm, right? Explained how it works. Fairly simple. Look at the video linked in the description to see the original that is pretty much copied straight from. So if you want to build this farm, then look at that video to figure out how. And with that, I'll end off the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to see upcoming videos, like the next episode of Farm Everything, and the promotional video for the Iron Cube, which is super awesome. In case you haven't heard yet, it's a player versus player map that me and my friend built, and it's awesome. So I will see you in the next episode, guys. Bye.